I'm streaming it purely because I turned off the stream last time and everything happened. I'm sure you're caught up, but if not, Rufus and the Summers gang got caught in a shootout with the Law on the Armadillo rooftops. Rufus got shot in the hip. It was cauterized, I think, by Shaw. And afterwards, we were taking the Law back to Blackwater on the back of our horses. McGregor was goading Rufus. They had a conversation about the philosophies of freedom. Rufus threw McGregor off of a cliff. Rufus managed to make it to the camp meeting spot where he met up with the Summers gang, and they all kind of laughed at the fact that he threw McGregor off of a cliff. And Rufus passed out. He spent the last couple days in a sort of fever, but the dice I've rolled for him is that he's kind of okay. He's actually got the equipment he needs to keep his infections clean, so he's actually just kind of banged up. Adanian, thank you for the 6 months. And Maru, thank you for the 20 months. Good to see you, pals. Old buddies, old pals. So, we're going to jump into it right now and see what happens.
Area.
There we go.
Morning, boys.
Sent the telegram to Kane. Tried to send one to Nash, but I don't have his telegram number. He said he knew where camp was, so.
Yeah, we told him where camp was. He just didn't come here.
Yeah.
Anyone seen Hulk?
Not yet.
Does she know where the camp is?
No, we don't have a telegram number, so.
Yeah, no. She'd be at the last camp. Which is the one just over there.
Yeah. I'll go send her a telegram then.
Also, yeah, we can go down there. I'll go down there with you. Telegram that top end doctor. I know she's around.
Yeah. All right.
How's the leg?
It's holding. I've been keeping it clean. I don't feel too bad. I don't feel great, to be honest.
Yeah, you got shot. Wouldn't expect you to feel great.
Yeah, but the infection's what everyone's worried about, innit?
True enough.
Don't think I'll be running anywhere anytime soon.
Well, better keep you on a horse then. If you see any turkeys or rabbits or any of that shit, shoot them. We need meat.
You can't get meat out of rabbits.
You can send them.
Yeah, but when are we gonna go down? Yeah, that rabbit will rot on yours before we get to a butcher. These fucking rocks. I spent all my savings on a lich field. I'm gonna do it up like my revolver.
What happened to McGregor? Rufus might be one of the most wanted. I don't know if he's woken up yet, though, has he? Anyone heard any news from McGregor?
Out of peak.
Wonder if
No.
he's dead.
I
We
do
would've
know
heard
who
if he
is
died.
dead.
Who's dead?
The fellow we made a fucking deal for gems with the other day.
Bloke from the Cart Walker.
Solomon Walker, yeah.
Fucking hell, what happened to
Fuck
him?
killed him.
Kettleman gang. Apparently they found him alone in the desert, shot him in the head.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Well, look at it this way. One less dumb fuck to stab us in the back.
Rest of his boys will be angry though.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet they will, but they cut the snake off the head of that one. I doubt any of them will have the smarts to get everyone back together.
Yeah, but they might rustle up some Kettleman gang, you know.
Oh, man, no
Yeah.
problem, is it?
No.
No, but they
we
might
have to
come out
find
from
the
the woodwork.
telegram of the new contact for all the business we just fucking did.
I mean,
Yeah.
Shields might be out and about.
True enough.
You know.
It's not a bad shout.
I don't know what we're doing today, if we're staying low or if we're looking for shields.
Well, we just shot him with a shit ton of law. I reckon we should be staying low.
I'm probably
Yeah,
going to
but-
try and get that Delilah.
Well, you
Summers
can't
is
really
gonna
do
wanna have a
that
word with her.
without riding through town.
I'm thinking maybe I'll go get a disguise, sneak in, sneak out. Bring her up to Summers. If she really is a spy. Or at least we can figure out what was going on with the,
Couldn't get close enough. God damn.
if someone's saying she's a spy for Summers, he's going to need to talk to him.
Well,
Who's
it
a
was
spy
an
for Summers?
assumption. Some lady named Delilah. People assumed she was a spy for Summers for some reason.
Yeah. I got a feeling she's actually a spy for the barman. Still, I reckon I can nab her. She'll probably come with me. Summers can have a word.
Yeah.
Information's power, innit? Especially in
Yeah,
this
but
fucking
there's
place.
it's a question of what information could she have. If she does turn out to be a spy for the barman, that'll be a jackpot.
Yeah.
But if it is anything else, it'll be wasted effort. I guess we'll see.
Worth the risk. The Lord don't really know my disguises, but
You ain't gonna be walking nowhere.
no, but sort of depends on McGregor's status, doesn't it? Whether I'm wanted or not.
You reckon you've been identified yet?
Well, I reckon they probably saw me ride off with him, didn't they?
Yeah, they told us they saw you.
Whether they know what's happened to him, whether he's dead, probably depends how pissed off they are, how much they're after me.
If they were, you might have just poked a bear, friend, and it's gonna be interesting to see what comes of it.
Yeah, well.
I ain't one to turn down a ride through hell. I don't know about you.
No. He was banging on and on about who I am and who I'm working for and all this. Calling you lot all sorts of things.
Do tell.
Oh, you're all a bunch of fucking murderers and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, what a compliment.
Yeah.
Sounds like we're good at our
I
job.
don't know what we're saying now.
Gregor.
McGregor.
Okay, I don't give a shit what McGregor says.
No, well,
Turkeys.
You really did get the wrong end of the fucking stick.
Very cursed.
That's annoying. There were some good shots and they all disappeared.
I doubled the amount I normally carry.
I think I got 150 of each on me, and then I got 50 in my storage up on the hill there.
Yeah, that's what I used to keep, 150, and then I nearly ran out in that last shootout.
I usually
Only said you
usually
gotta
carry
keep.
100, and I nearly ran out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I said I ought to keep
entirely.
200.
So I
No,
gave
I've got
Rufus-
enough for me and everybody.
I
He
had
said he
one
ran
bullet
out.
left when McGregor come up behind me. Can you fucking believe that?
I had 20 pistol rounds, I had like 20 cartridges, and then I think 40 shells.
I had plenty pistol, but only about 17 rifle or something.
Who's that? Bloody hell. Just the person we're looking for.
Isn't that serendipitous?
You see who that was that rode by?
No, the two on the horse. No.
You gotta send Nash that telegram. I don't have his number.
I'll send it to him. Send word to the doctor, fucks.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking hell. There's some fucking limping.
If you don't want to say camp.
Why?
no,
What's happened to you?
I'll just say camp.
Yeah.
Not today? No.
Telegram's WB507, by the way. Alright. How are you doing, Doc? What are you surprised at?
The lightning.
Oh, alright.
So close.
You're doing fine.
Fine enough.
Yeah, yesterday was interesting. Jamie weren't around. I do. Are you aware?
Oh, fuck it.
Apparently Kevin didn't know you. Have you seen McGregor today?
No, I don't think around Emerald Ash. Rufus, have you seen McGregor? What, is he... Are we still looking for him?
No, we're not still looking for him. We're wondering if he's alive after what Rufus did to him.
Sorry, what? What did you do?
Well, we got into a fucking bit of a shootout in Armadillo. McGregor shot me in the hip.
Oh,
And, ultimately they're fucking, they're like lost.
well, of
And,
course. What did I tell you about these boys?
Yeah. Well, we were, taking them up to Blackwater, drop them off. Gregor was giving me all sorts of lip. And, well, I might have thrown him off a cliff.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. In my defence, I was
You
fucking
throw
off
him
my
man,
tits.
Decker?
I was on laudanum and fucking morphine and out of my fucking mind with blood loss.
Why are you making excuses? Isn't exactly what you wanted to do.
Yeah, I know, it's just that, I don't know, I barely fucking remember it, if I'm honest.
Holy shit, so we don't know if you survived that.
Well, it was pretty fucking high
Incredible.
up. It does mean there's probably a big target on my back if, you know.
Oh. When you're riding around like that.
Well, we've been hiding up in a fucking mountain. I ain't really been able to move for a couple of days.
Have you had it seen to?
Not
That's a
by
no,
anyone,
isn't it?
officially no, but this shoulder
Hey,
wound
the
was
article got into
infected.
the
and,
paper.
well, yeah, I had all the bits for it, you know. I got iodine here, I've been splashing it with that. Lavender, I've been eating oregano.
What's oregano supposed to do? For a bullet wound?
Well, called into some fucking medic I saw the other day. Good for infection and that. I feel a bit like, you know, fucking tired, but
Let me take a look, once we are somewhere safe.
yeah, it ain't as bad as it was a couple of days ago.
That doesn't fill me with confidence.
Well,
What is this article? 6 months in the prison solitary confinement, holding with only a rat for company.
oh, she wrote it, did she?
She did.
Yeah. From the interview we had yesterday. Alright, let's make it up to camp.
Yeah.
Come on.
Hi, Valen.
Are you feverish? Are you warm?
Little bit, but I don't know. It don't feel as bad as it did.
Right.
I think the fever broke yesterday. Just feel a bit like tired and weak. Yeah.
Yes, you've been shot. That does tend to happen.
Well, the other bit, my shoulder's been infected for a week.
I'm sorry, what? Why didn't you tell me this, Rufus? For goodness sake.
I didn't really know until like 3 days ago, and I had someone look at it and then someone else though. So
Right.
I'm all right, I think.
That doctor should be heading up to camp.
All right. You're so vain. I bet you think this raid is about you, don't you? Don't you? Just finishing up. Oh, that's a shame. I was going to try and come and fucking find you and murder you. I'm kidding. I'm curious about your character. I do want to meet him. You never know. We might get along. Welcome in, Raiders. We're playing Rufus at the moment. I've been running around with the Summers gang and the Dead End Kids. Tonight I'm with the Summers gang. In the last session, we got into a massive shootout with the Law. It was pretty epic. Ultimately, we won, but Rufus did get shot through the hip. He's struggling to walk around. He's still beating off an infection from a previous injury and trying to stop this one from being infected. We threw Senior Deputy McGregor off of a cliff, and we still don't know whether he's alive or dead, whether we're wanted, whether he's spilled the beans, what's going on. I actually plan to sneak off later on and grab Delilah and bring her back to Summers. So we'll see how that goes. Not the beans! Not the bees! Not the beans! It's that scene with Nick Cage, but it's not the...
There's one up the hill.
Yeah, I hear another one.
Now we'll...
Had a lot of them.
Fuck
I
me.
think so. Where's your horse, Fox?
Woo. Oh wow, McGregor. Yeah, dude, we threw him off a fucking cliff.
Now,
Someone put the link in the
wolves
chat.
are good meat if you own it.
You taking the meat?
I know I did not. Alright. Let's cut up these wolves then.
Not gonna lie, we could just come up with a scheme that may well mean that Fist comes to find Rufus. Oh, really? I wonder why. No. Okay, no. The where the fuck is Rufus moment is good. Yeah, you can link that one if you want as well. We'll lead up to that. We had a big gunfight with the Law. We were taking the Law back to Blackwater, but while we were going back, Rufus had McGregor on his horse and they were having a conversation. McGregor was saying all this stuff about Rufus. Rufus wanted to prove a point. Part of proving that point to McGregor was throwing him off a cliff. Rufus was off his fucking tits with laudanum and morphine. Jesse Summers. Is McGregor dead? Out of character, I'm aware that he isn't. He's extremely injured. I think he's literally going to take multiple weeks off of like being able to really do anything. In character, I have no idea what has happened. It's because Rufus is modelled off of Rufus Shinran. So there's a lot
Folks
of it.
down there, what the hell was that?
It was
Fantasy
wolves.
music.
We were sending to her.
That's why he's blonde and stuff. His character isn't very much like Rufus Shinra, but his physically he kind of looks like him.
Yeah.
It is not used to make dynamite
it's
at
not.
all.
It's used to cook with. You make fried eggs and sausage and bullshit with it.
Animal glue is the one you want for dynamite.
There's some of that meat.
Thank you. You need any of this, Rufus?
Or food, yeah. Hank Marvin, mate. Fucking starving. Cheers. Where'd I get money from?
Howdy.
Y'all gave me quite the scare.
The gunshots from below.
What was that now?
The gunshots from below.
Yeah, it scared the piss out of me. I thought the law was on our tail.
Yeah, we found 2 packs of wolves on the way up here.
We were at San Telegrams and tried to do a little bit of hunting, but no luck there.
No,
Wolves came
warning.
in right at that time
We got a doctor coming up here. Emily.
for Rufus.
That's gonna be my first thing on the fucking agenda.
Well, we just gotta wait here for them to show.
You know what
Thanks.
time they plan on getting here?
They ought to be on their way right now from Saint Denis.
And they know of this camp.
This is where I told them to meet them. Yep.
Ain't like we're coming back here anyways.
Yeah, and just have a fondness of this camp is all.
We can come back here in a couple of weeks. How
Yeah.
long from now, though? I also telegrammed Nash, and did you telegram Kane Fox?
Yeah, I did that a couple of days ago.
Alright. You read the paper yet, Gavin?
I haven't had the chance to get my grubby little paws on one yet. Anything of interest?
Well, your articles, then. I grabbed one when I was down at the telegram office.
Oh, how lovely. Mind if I have a look?
Wow.
Let's see. Hold my drawing for me. Don't lose that.
You little shit.
Yeah, well, you lost it.
Hell is 4 walls.
Yeah, now you see why I wanted your
Get
spot.
get up.
No.
God damn you.
Yeah, you can have it.
Lovely article.
There is some other news.
Oh, Kenway
Fox
told you
Cater
about me.
Shed.
Sorry, Valen. Don't know if you're even still here. It's interesting.
So, you know, the fella we just made a deal with for sapphires, I believe it was.
Yeah, I fucking know.
Yeah.
Waste of fucking time then, but
Well,
it seems that right-hand man, what was his name? Jim, right?
God, I can't remember.
It was Jim.
Well, I think there was a fella named Norman there.
Fucking ain't Jim.
You say a woman?
Fella named
No,
Norman.
Oh,
fella named
no.
Norman.
I don't recall a Norman, Fox.
He was the one who gave you sass. White sweater.
Don't recall.
No, that was Jim.
That's Jim.
The one on the far right-hand side.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is that-
and they got two guys who look exactly the same.
Yeah, and they sound the same and all. They're both Scottish, I think.
You reckon Jim is smart enough to get the rest of them fellas up in arms together, or are they gonna fall apart because their head got cut off?
I feel as though they'll find a way to persevere. I don't know how much longer they'll be around for, though.
Thing is, we were just talking about the fact that if their boys ride out to try and find all the Kettleman lot for doing this as retribution, it might hit the beehive and Wesley might pop his head out from wherever the fuck he's hiding, you know?
I wouldn't worry too much about Wesley. He is on the agenda for this evening.
Did you get my telegrams?
Oh, you got that meeting set up.
I didn't get your telegram, Mark. Thank you kindly.
He's, clean-shaven, blonde now. Much like his old self. Wearing a blue bucket hat, by all accounts. But how much do you trust your friend Klaus?
I trust no one fully. He's close. But I also trusted the man that I grew up with, and look where that fucking got me. Once Kane arrives, I'll go over the specifics on Klaus. It could be an ambush, but I highly, highly doubt it. I've always been good to Klaus, and he good to me.
Well, perhaps he's playing both sides, but looks like he was in Van Horn trying to warn Shields about something. Seems he might have a soft spot for Shields.
His wife and Wesley are very close. Like siblings, almost. I wonder if it's a fondness of him or a fondness for his wife. However, he may not be with her much longer anyhow. Klaus knows I will kill him. He's made it very apparent in our talk. But we will see. Having Shields delivered to me in any capacity, even if that means with a horde of 2-bit gunslingers behind him, is still better than us searching high and fucking low for him.
Technically, you can't kill him, but what if, like, you know, I kill him or Fox or something? Does it still count?
Well, he'll be coming after us, won't he?
My plan thus far is simple. I was going to wait for Kane, but we can dive into the itinerary if we so choose and catch him up to speed.
Well, yeah. I was figuring
Might be better to
waiting
talk
for the
now
doctor
before
anyway.
this doctor shows their head.
Yeah. Why the annoyance, Blondie?
No, I'm just stretching.
All right. Well, Klaus has promised me Wesley Shields on a silver platter. He said he will be alone. He said he'll be unarmed. If this is true, I do not wish for us to pat them down, either of them. I wish to see if Klaus can be trusted truly, or if he's
Show of
playing a
faith.
game. Yeah. I plan on meeting him up north. There's a cave that has certain sentimental value to me. It's where I pluck the teeth from that viper that stabbed me in the back. One who befriended Wesley. I find it only fitting we meet him there. During this meeting, and we will have to split in some way, shape, or form, and I have a task for the other group either way. A few, actually. I wish half of us to pay attention to Wesley, and the other half to pay attention to Klaus. When I've had my fill of talk with the bastard, I still wish to move forward with the plan. Put him in cuffs. Take him out as far as the desert goes. Cover him in his horse's blood. Fill him full of mystery tonics. And give him time to think about what he's done. Tomorrow, I've arranged for a meeting with Miss Goldie. She will not be alone. I know this. And we will come to this meeting with full force. 6 of us. I told her to bring Jed Wicker and Pip, or they may be 2 of the more reasonable of the Kettlemans. I told her explicitly that I will not be having a meeting with Jack Kettleman or Mills. I have heard those 2 fools ramble enough for one fucking lifetime. If I as much see that egg of a man at this location, we'll kill all of them. Unless any of you have objections to that.
Oh, can't say I do.
All right, then. My plan is simple. I plan on telling Miss Goldie that Wesley Shields has been spotted conversing with the bomb, and most likely to betray Jack. It makes absolutely no fucking sense why the 2 of them would become friends after their history together. It would make more sense for me and Wesley to be friends than him and the barman. So, I plan on revealing that to them. I also plan on revealing to them that Wesley Shields is working with the law. In what capacity, I'm not certain, but if things go according to plan, the Kettlemans will do our work for us, and I don't have to kill another one of my friends. I'm fond of Klaus. He intrigues me. He does not bore me like most of the inhabitants of the state. I fear if I killed him, a little less of my humanity would remain. It'd be like killing one of you.
Is the
So
barman
that's the
not
plan.
allied with Summers? Not really.
Take Wesley up to this fucking cave. Send either 2 or 3 riders. Escort him out to the desert. We'll have to be careful. I reckon the law might think we're out there by now. Law also might think we're east. So somewhere centralized will probably be our best bet at this point. You said you wrote Saffron from Ansburg, Fox?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, every telegram I sent him has been from Marinsburg, or I sent one from Valentine just to fuck with him.
You sent many to the law from Ansburg?
2. I sent one to Saffron. And I sent one Anon from Marinsburg, too.
What did you write to the anonymous tip line? You don't
Just
mind me asking.
another, you fucking missed me.
Alright. Well, I doubled down on that as well. My old nemesis Gabriel wrote me. He offered a fucking parlay. Can you fucking believe that?
A parlay.
Yeah, well, it seems the fire in him has been quelled after our recent endeavors with the law. He asked me what I truly wanted. I think I've made it quite known what I want. I may consider it, just to see the fear in his eyes. Uncertain if it'll be wise, but can't say I'm not willing to face off with a cripple.
I have an idea for a place that we can lay low, but
Alright.
won't reveal it just yet.
Good to know.
I want to float something past you, Summers.
Alright. Shoot.
Let me go and pick up that Delilah.
Did you just fucking read my mind, boy? That's very fucking spooky. I was just about to mention her. She is the second point on my agenda.
Yeah.
He's been talking about her all morning.
I reckon I can go into Saint Denis undercover, pick her up, get her out nice and quick, bring her to wherever the fuck you are. We can find out what this is all about.
What do you want with her?
Well, we were talking to that fucking prick who just died, the cut geezer. And he said that one of his little fucking spies said that Delilah was working for Summers. Which I thought to be fucking weird because I've been keeping my eye on her since that fucking job we did with her where she fucked off. And I actually thought maybe she was working for the barman. Couple of things
She
stuck out
is.
to me. Yeah?
She is working for the barman.
Yes. The barman has her working in the Blue Pole in Saint Denis.
Yeah. Makes sense. There was a few things that she's done that made me think about it. Drummer's been going in and out there. When he ain't there, she's there. And when I asked her about a doctor, the first one she comes up with is this geezer that this lot know. Some doctor from Van Horn.
Not that Victor fella, surely.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't see him or nothing, but still another fucking breadcrumb, you know? So I figured I'd fucking swing by, we grab her, see what she's got to say about him. I reckon she'll come with me, but who the fuck knows, you know? I reckon I can do it quick and easy.
Yes, she's another rat.
Yeah, I don't trust her or nothing, but I don't know.
I don't mind that plan, Rufus. It's a good idea. We'll just have to coordinate efficiently then.
I mean, maybe you take 5 up to this cave, tell me where it is, and I'll bring her up there. Or something like that, I don't know.
Only problem is I wanted you to be the one to cover Wesley and Horseblood. But busy day for you.
Yeah, I mean, I can still do it, but also, I'm a bit banged up. Don't really know how much I can be fucking, you know, doing any heavy lifting and that.
Alright. Let's see you now, son. Let me think on that for a moment, for it may change things.
Still gotta meet with Sam Bass for that gun.
Yeah, that's on the agenda too.
Yes, did you notice he's opened the casino boat in Saint Denis?
Yeah, I heard.
Wonderful.
How you been, Oak?
Oh, I've been just splendid, thank you. Heard you had quite the evening.
Oh, you missed all
Oh,
the fun.
yeah.
Yes, apparently so.
We saw a
I'm
bird
just
fucking
upset.
jump off a cliff.
It's Judith.
It's Judy.
Who the hell is Judith?
The lady who threw herself off a cliff.
It was fucking amazing.
Why?
I don't know, she was crazy.
Because Kane is such an intimidating motherfucker that she just threw herself.
Kane?
It's very possible.
We're
Yeah,
talking
I'm
about
just-
Judith, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Judith. T-H.
It was so-
T-H.
The deputy marshal who was there and saw everything said, yeah, well, that's not murder or nothing.
Wow.
No, I'm just disappointed. Hawk wasn't in the pictures.
Well, we will be getting another set. I already reached out to that photographer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I plan to get the old ones, then get a new one taken.
We'll draw her in.
Yes, you can just draw a smiley face on a stick or something.
Nonsense. You're part of this just like the rest of us. Although I will say it would work out if you didn't, but I feel out of all of us, you are the only one that might be unknown to the law at this point.
Yes, I kind of want to walk into a town and just see. Are you still walking in and out of towns, Fox?
Yeah.
And nobody's caught on yet.
Don't let him be your point of reference. He's a fucking anomaly, I swear.
I mean, they see me. Sometimes they walk right past me and I fucking laugh at them. Sometimes they see me and they freak out and they go run for backup. But by the time they return, I'm always gone.
Yeah,
Have you walked into town today?
Today, no.
Alright.
I've
You were
been
saying some
there
blondie.
for-
No, it's just the one day he's gonna run into the one lawman or the two lawmen that have actual balls, and he's not gonna be able to fucking run.
Yeah, a lot of them just. Like, I'll see somebody at a telegram office, they'll take off toward the sheriff's office, and if they just fucking point a gun at me, get in a standoff, be more likely the longer I'm stuck in a standoff that more law will show up.
Yeah, but they don't.
Yeah, but they should.
Right.
I mean,
they
I'd
don't
still
because
gun their ass down, but
I guess they probably think that there's more. With
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Oh well.
Ortega knows Kane is a lover boy now, so that's got to be in some files.
Oh, I love the idea of a report with the name Loverboy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kane was not wanted until now.
I mean, he's been seen doing shit, but I don't think they knew him.
Yeah, the only one who's probably not wanted completely is Hawk.
Yeah.
Yes, not by name at least.
Very much depends on McGregor's current status, whether they found him and everything. As to how wanted I am, I reckon.
Well, all them folk in town knew who he were. The
Yeah.
deputies we shot.
They know what I was, but... You know, what's the charge? That's what I mean.
Well,
I think the
assault
name
with a
almost looks
deadly
quaint from up
6.
here.
you're still hanging around with those kids.
Yeah.
You have any
What?
charges associated with them?
I mean, you go on a fucking law killing spree last time, and now this with McGregor, they probably fucking hate me. Took a couple medics hostage at one point.
Which medics?
Don't know. One of them was called Michael. One of them was called Eleanor. Don't know who the others were.
Michael's a head doctor. I didn't know he was like a medic.
Yeah, I've actually spoken to him since.
We've taken a couple of medics hostage in the past, haven't we?
None of them
Somebody's
had
coming
orange
up.
hair, didn't they?
Hey?
Did any of them have orange hair?
Don't think so.
Alright.
That was a bit of a fucking blur for me. That was when Kai come up behind me and fucking pushed me like a fucking maniac. Turned around, put a bullet in him, then put a bullet in one of the fucking medics. Next thing you know, I was waking up in Sisika.
Well, I'm sure they all love you. But it's not like you go around telling them all your name is Rufus Lorde or anything like that. I'm sure.
They know who I am now.
Kane just rode all the way from Tumbleweed.
You wouldn't believe that.
There's a deputy called Starling who's absolutely in love with me.
What makes you think that?
She's told me.
Oh,
I
really
was
now? Has she?
beautiful. Yeah, she
Oh,
gave me
wow.
time off of a jail thing for being beautiful.
Right. And she was definitely looking at you and not the wall or something.
There you.
That's a conflict of interest.
Yeah. You wait till I show you some of these pictures. should be a model.
I can't wait. Do you know of a Vivian in Saint Denis, by the way?
Yeah, they're the one who runs the Bastille.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the one
she
that
runs-
said about Delilah being a rat.
Oh, did she know?
Well, she told the cut that Delilah was a spy for Summers.
She has quite the reputation now. No, she and the barman are having meetings. So that's quite fascinating.
She's playing both sides then. Or maybe, she's just a little fucking spider weaving a little web.
Perhaps, but it seems Shields knows and even likes her, also.
Yeah, I saw the barman yesterday night.
And you
Didn't
know.
really talk too much. Yeah, I did that herb deal with him. Made about $100 off of him. He still don't know who I am. Or rather, he don't know I'm with any of you.
Swing by Van Horn and say hello.
That would take up a lot of time, wouldn't it?
Oh, that man will talk my ear off. I plan to talk to the barman when the feeling is right. I want him to keep wondering what my game is, what I'm playing at. He may put on a brave face, but I know he's shaking. That little vest of his.
It seems he's taken quite the interest in poisons.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Yeah, that's what he's wanting me to pick. And all the toxic plants and all that.
What kind of plants?
Righto.
Well, that's probably the doctor. Well, I've been selling wisteria and bitterweed to Co, and he's making a hell of a poison out of it. Yeah, that's her.
I reckon he plans to try to give me one. And a drink.
Yeah, he's got a little sidekick, that Victor Benson. He's with him always.
That insufferable cunt. I always hated him. Perhaps the most annoying person I've met in Saints Crossing is him.
Who?
Victor Vincent.
Oh, right, him again.
I fucking hated him. He's just the worst. Just always blabbering. Just running his gums so we can hear his little voice talk.
Say he almost killed one of you before.
We got company. Miss
Evening.
Kenward, our blonde friend here, is the one who's injured.
The one in the chair over there, not the locker.
Yeah, not Blondie, your
Hello
lover
there.
boy.
Take it you're here to see me.
Which one is injured now?
Yeah, come with me.
The
We'll go
iron
sit over
one
there.
you're looking at.
I've been keeping my wounds clean with iodine and lavender water and clean water.
That's good, that's good. Do you mind if I check out your wounds?
Yeah, all right. We'll start with the older one. It's, I got shot in the shoulder a little bit back, but it got infected. A couple medics looked at it, cleaned it up a couple times, told me kind of how to clean it, but I've had a go.
The good news is it looks like the infection is clearing up. It is a little red.
Yeah. I've been trying not to scratch it too much, but it itches.
It is mostly here, but what I'll do is I'll put some Olay on it. And what that'll do is soothe the skin and help it itch a little less.
All right. So how do you know this lot?
It's gonna be a little bit cold.
Yeah. Mm.
Other than that, it's healing pretty nicely.
Yeah, I don't really feel as bad as I did. There was a bit there where I felt like I was going to pass out all day. I was fucking sweating. Don't feel quite so bad at the moment.
That's good, that's good. How would you rate your pain level?
On the shoulder, not that bad. But, I got shot in the hip. That fucking hurts.
Alright, let me check out that wound.
They, cauterized it with gunpowder. The bullet did come out, but they had to dig it out with a knife. Pretty nasty looking.
Yeah, this one's not looking so good.
I've just been trying to keep it clean, you know what I mean? I don't really know what I'm supposed to do about these fucking massive blisters. Like, am I supposed to pop them or what? Because I wanna.
Well, first I'm gonna put some iodine on it. I want to use Olay for it too, because Olay really is good for the skin.
Can I take some of that? Am I supposed to put a bandage on this or not?
I would say do so, because it looks like it might get infected.
Yeah,
Looks
I can't
like
be
it
dealing with
is
that.
infected, rather.
Oh.
Now I'll treat the skin to help that. I'll also give you some antibiotics to help keep it from getting any more affected.
Alright, what do I do with that?
I have enough for 2 weeks, and that should be enough. And when you take these antibiotics, you probably want to take them with food or a drink, because sometimes they don't go down smoothly.
Alright. How many do I take?
2. 2 a day.
Okay.
You can take it any way you want. You can take them in the morning, you can take them at night, or you can take one in the morning, one at night. Whatever's more comfortable with you.
They're gonna make me you know, feel fuzzy in the head or anything?
They shouldn't. The only risk you have is they might upset your stomach a little, which is why I say take it with something.
Oh, I've got an iron stomach, mate.
Now I'm mixing the iodine with lavender oil so it doesn't sting so much, and both will soothe the skin.
All right. Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, it's still gonna sting a little bit. Unfortunately, I can't fully stop the sting.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna put some Olay on. And again, that'll be cold.
This hurts when my leg is straight, but not when it's kind of pulled up. I don't know if that means anything. They said the bullet didn't hit the bone. It fucking hurts to
Well, that's
walk.
good news. Do you want something for that?
Yeah. What you got?
I got everything under the blue moon. If you want morphine, I can give you that. If you want aspirin, I can give you that. Most people don't like the willow bark tablets, but I could give you that.
Give me the morphine, but I'll take it later.
Alright.
Oh, I'll keep my wits about me for a little bit. Last time I took some fucking morphine, I threw someone off a cliff.
Alright, I'm gonna wrap this as well.
You know a geezer called McGregor, by any chance?
I do know him.
You seen him in the last couple of days?
No, he was pretty badly injured.
Injured?
Yeah. It seemed like a shootout.
Huh. But he's alive, is he?
He is so far, yes.
Bloody hell. Where they keeping him?
Well, he was treated in Blackwater. I imagine the deputies have him now, hidden or something.
Yeah, probably. Is he awake?
He wasn't last time I checked. I haven't seen any updates on him. He has a high risk of pneumonia from the report. He had a lot of blood loss, so he's pretty weakened.
Alright. Thanks for letting me know.
No problem. And I'll give you some extra Olay for your skin.
All right.
And I'll give you the antibiotics as well. And the morphine.
We're gonna have to do some morphine RP later on, I think. Again, Rufus is pretty resistant, but he still kind of does weird shit on morphine. You just didn't see any of it last time.
Okay, these are for you.
Alright.
When you clean your wounds, you want to use the Olay, and then 2 antibiotics a day for 2 weeks.
2 antibiotics a day for 2 weeks, alright.
And like I said, you can take it however you want to. And let me get the morphine for you. Yeah, I'll give you 2, but I suggest you don't take them both at the same time. It's just one for later, like I said, and then one for when you feel pain again.
Yeah. I think I'll just take this one to sleep later.
Is there anything else you want me to check out?
No, I'm alright, I think.
You are going to be sore for a little bit, but shoulder's healing fine. It looks like your hip is a little bit infected.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't got much. How's that?
No problem, honestly. That's fine, that's fine.
Don't keep much money on me.
That's smart, actually. I don't usually either, because Kittleman's Gain likes to haunt my family.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want them to take my money off.
Right, well, if I see any of them, I'll give them a slap, alright?
Alright. Sounds good to me.
I don't know if you need to see to any of these others. One of them was shot in the arse.
I want to reaffirm anything here stays between us.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Anyone need to see a doctor?
Yeah, can you look at Loverboy's head? Something going on.
Fuck you too.
Just don't look into his eyes for too long. You get mesmerized. Just sweep you off your feet. You'll wake up alone in a bed.
I'll wake up off the edge of a cliff. That sounds
okay,
things.
that's right, yeah. Screaming it's Judith.
Well, to be honest, I did study therapy. I could look at his head. No kidding.
I think you would come off worse for wear. Fox, did you
Oh,
get
so
your
this is just
booker
make
through
fun
and
of
looked
Cane
at?
Day, huh?
Whoa.
Every
What
day
did you
is
ask,
Mixon
Hawk?
Cane Day.
Did you get your wound looked at last
My
week?
wound.
Your arm.
Get your fucking arm looked at, Fox.
I don't even feel nothing no more. It's just a scar.
Yeah, well, it's fucking
ugly
looked at so
scar.
it doesn't get infected or some shit like that. That's the last thing I need. I
Okay.
don't want to die. Infection.
I
Yeah, we
feel like
know
I
where,
would know if it were infected.
Where Hicks is. He got shot in the arsehole.
Well, you would see some
We don't know
red
where he
heads,
was.
some swelling, itching.
He wasn't shot in the asshole.
Oh, was he not? I thought he got shot, like, right up the
Oh,
arse.
I
gosh.
did not retrieve a bullet from his asshole.
Thank God for that.
I did not stuff his ass full of fucking gauze. Okay, what do you need to look at?
What do you
It
mean?
was,
What?
it was my left arm. It ain't swollen. It ain't red. It's just got an ugly lump of scar tissue on it.
All right, I'll just take a look and that's it.
Okay.
Watch out
Kane,
for a
you
guy
ain't
with
got
a
any
bullet in his jacksie as
diseases
well.
you want her to take a look at, do you? Given, you know, how active you are.
You know what? For a moment, I was confused. But fuck you.
Yeah, his scar looks okay.
Oi, Summers.
Scar looks okay.
Shall I head out now?
What's that?
I'll go and get that bird, Delilah. Might as well do it now. I won't bring it here though, unless you want me to.
Camp's already burned, we might as well. Let me think here.
What about that cave?
Only thing I worry about is if she goes and tells the barman or anybody else about the cave, then I say she was maybe compromised.
Well, we won't take it. I'll go and get her. Bring her up to the cave. When are you meeting with Klaus?
I believe we said something at 10. Here, let's do this. I have to check telegrams. Then, if this camp is already burned, might as well just meet Bass and them here, and hopefully they want to buy this fucking gun. If not, I'll be quite peeved. After that, we can bring her here. Talk to her. And then...
We just keep hold of her.
That's true. Yeah, I need to check telegrams and make sure this is all in place. Alright. Let's do that. I'll check telegrams when I get back. We'll see the status.
Just do it, goddammit.
I don't want to send you by your fucking cell phone, especially not in your state.
Why do you need
Just
I think it's going to be a lot easier if I am by myself.
Think so?
You
Yeah.
okay now? You okay?
You sure you don't want to go on your fucking morning party?
Thank you.
Oh, that is...
Miss-
Oh, Jesus, fuck.
Has
This
One of you throw a lover boy off the cliff, I'm gunning you down. That was fucking close.
What'd you say?
have you been paid yet?
Jackasses.
God, you must know me on
No,
my goddamn
before he almost threw him off a cliff, you said something.
Oh, let's see. Sam Bass, buying gun. Bird.
Me going on my own.
Yeah, you're fucking wanted. You threw McGregor off a goddamn cliff.
Yeah, I'm going to go and get fucking changed.
Now play nice.
I've got a couple good disguises. I whip into town.
threw me right on your
Yeah.
fucking head.
If I had to guess, Delilah kind of trusts me. Enough at least for me to ask her to come with me
I
somewhere.
knew it would be close, but I knew you weren't going off.
I promise we won't hurt her.
You're gonna keep that promise?
Don't see why we wouldn't unless she
Thank
fucking
you.
Why would you
kicks
do
off.
that first?
Alright. Fair enough.
There you go.
Alright, I'll go check telegrams. Why don't you get fucking changed? And then we'll meet back here, yeah?
Yeah, where's a good place to get changed? The only one I can know is Wallace. Don't want to go in a fucking Valentine or nothing.
I
Wallace is
mean,
a
I
mission.
reckon you could sneak into Valentine if you go around the back way. I used to do it all the fucking time. If you cut around this way, cut through Cumberland, go around the back side. There's a couple ray of houses. String your horse up around there and just casually walk into town. I think you'll be fine, to be honest. But I could be wrong. Wallace is far. The law does look there.
Surprisingly half decent.
My only concern is I'm not quick right
I
now.
hate it. It looks really
That's what
bad.
I'm saying. I send you in with
You put
someone.
it on.
Well, I still need to get changed.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Thing is, if me going into town,
Yeah, just stay.
no, I'll do it. I'll be fine.
Oh, that's
You want me
weird.
to
You
punch
sure?
Rip Leaf?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like Ladbrokes.
getting pretty good
You're
at
like
it.
a pirate or a musketeer.
Alright.
I've been doing it all
Back
fucking
way.
week.
Yeah. Don't get fucking caught.
Well, it's
Alright.
likely we're
I'll come
gonna
back
end
here
up in a
You sure you don't want me to just go and
I'll
fucking get her and
kick
bring her
your
back
ass
here?
for it if you like.
I just worry about the timing. If she is a fucking spy, I don't want her knowing that we're in business with Sam Bass.
Yeah.
That's my only problem.
Alright, yeah. I'll go get changed and come back. We'll figure it out.
You wanted to beat up Abigail Jones.
I didn't want to. All right.
You
enough of
wanted to
that.
beat that.
Business time.
Okay, business. Goodbye, Emily.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Y'all be.
Thank you for your service, Miss Emily.
water as well. Alright, this is the most dangerous part. By far. Not in disguise. Bowling straight up into Valentine. And getting changed. Can you get changed in the bar in Valentine? Upstairs. In that mirror room. Bar's pretty dangerous actually. I reckon I can just walk into the shop, get changed and walk out. Today's not the day to risk it. Remember, I can't run. I'm on walking speed 40. Basically, I'm walking at 40% of my usual speed. We can walk up by the balcony. Well, that's what I'm thinking. Wait, which way is... the way I need to go? This way? Yeah. If I can walk up that balcony, walk into that room and get changed, that's the best thing ever. But if I can't, it's a, you know, just an added risk. If I can get changed, I should be good. I'm on painkillers, so I might be able to... He's on aspirin, which is actually really not great. Depends how strong aspirin was back then. Give me any fucking looks. Is it this way? I think it is. Wouldn't roads be easier? There's no one out there anymore. It's just much further. The further I have to go, the worse it is. Which disguise do we wear? I'm thinking Sunshine Man. No one's really seen that. I don't trust the Ray Child one. It's pretty far to walk, isn't it? Check that fucking back of the law office as well. They sometimes stand up there. We might as well go in the general store, honestly. We have to hit the fucking main street anyway. So fucking risky, dude. Oh, but we could just go up here. Fuck it, let's try this. Someone just twin in the general store. We're going up here. Ow. No mirror. It's busy. Grab some bits. Wait, I can enter the tailor from down here? Okay. Oh my god, is that Claymore? Of all the people. By the way, even if I try and hit shift to run, it doesn't work. It's one of the best things about being on this. Walk speed. It's got 3, baby. What does this look like without the coat? Pretty much. Get the fuck out of here right now. Okay. This way. Yeah, tonight's going to be a fucking tense because I'm so hindered by my injuries. One thing that I didn't do the other night that I'm annoyed with myself for is roll for damage to my shoulder. Like, the wound is kind of healed, so I think it's okay, but I'd meant to, in a prolonged gunfight with him resting the butt of that gun against his shoulder and constantly firing it, would have been, could have reopened the trauma a little bit there. It's a lot to think about though, plus you're in the middle of an actual fucking PvP combat situation. It's a whole thing, you know? Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of this kind of feel. They all went, did they? What? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. All right. Closer to the rocks, huh? All right, let's put this ammo on here. Drop these. Oh, I didn't get water. God damn it. Where's the closest water source? Getting over by Emerald. Jump off the fucking thing, you maniac. Oh. Okay, so we've got our plan. Our plan is to go and fetch Delilah and deal with that whole thing. When did he say that his meeting with Sam Bass was? Is that me making all that false noise? No, there's another guy there. Alright, I'm going to use this opportunity to go and pee. If you need to go and pee, now is the time. Ladies and gentlemen. And other. Just want to edit something with Rufus in his red suit to the Red Right Hand song. I haven't got a pale horse though. I'll have to get a white horse next. Rude will have to be a pale mare. What? Am I not near a chair? You kidding me? Cool. Can I sit on this one? But them coming back. I want to be.
Where's the wonderful other is? I'm gonna piss real quick. Don't push me off.
You look like a regular cow folk.
Fox, don't push him off.
Yeah.
Holy shit, who dressed you?
Me. I call this look Mr. Sunshine.
Mr. Sunshine, you look like you're about to go on some weird city safari.
Snake.
Yeah. I just bought everything yellow I could find.
What? Why? Why yellow? You've never worn yellow before. What's this?
Exactly.
Right. Very well.
Hawk, you're gonna hate me for saying this. Stand over here and look at him. He looks like Mills, don't he?
I don't know if that works for or against him.
When I first met Mills, I thought it was my dad.
Well, I suppose you could do worse. Unjust.
I'm gonna take a piss as well.
No.
I'm actually gonna go and get a Coley fucking 12 pence noodle pot. Don't look at his pee-pee. And some crisps. Walker's baked. Or Lay's.
They dragged the horse up here. Yeah, looking like it. What are you gonna guess it is?
Have you got opinions on crisps? Not very
Yeah,
strong
that's
opinions, no.
It's a good disguise.
Yes, apparently he looks like Mills.
That may not be a good thing.
Well, when they speak to me, I won't sound like him, so...
What are you doing to that poor horse?
Yeah.
He's giving him a funeral pyre.
Yeah, you wanted to burn him.
Oh.
But,
I don't think there's enough fire.
Well, Mr. Bias is unavailable in this moment. I told him he has until 10. Told him I'd check again at 9, so if you want to bring that bird up here, we can do that.
Alright.
I do have her telegram number, if she doesn't respond to you.
Well, if I can't pick her up, then, yeah, we'll try something else. I'll be back.
Alright, make sure you're back. Hey, wait. Wait up. If you aren't back by what time? What do you want us to do?
What's the time now?
8:40.
And what time is your meeting with, Klaus, or whatever his fucking name is?
Supposed to be 10. Supposed to be.
Alright, give me, 45 minutes then.
Alright.
Let me give you something. You'll have to give me a ride to my horse there.
What?
I said, let me give you something. You'll have to give me a ride to my horse, though, first.
Where the fuck's your horse?
Just down the hill. You didn't see what happened to Kane's horse? Right there?
What they do to it?
It fell off the side of the cliff.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yes, appears to be dead now. Shame.
Fucking hell, that hurts.
Did she fix you up? Well,
Yeah, I've got to stop it from being infected. Keep it clean and that. Gave me some morphine for later. I'll
you didn't
it
take
after
it
I've
all.
done this. No. Need to
Okay,
keep my
good.
fucking wits about me for now.
Left here. Just on this. In the trees. How do you know Delilah again?
I've been going in and out of Saint Denis to try and get peyote from a geezer called Marcel.
Hmm.
And so I've been going in the Blue Pearl a lot. That's where he is. So a couple of times I've spoken to her and that. She's taken more of a warming to me, I think, since the last time.
Interesting. There.
Oh, do you want this?
What is it? A Lancaster?
Yeah.
Sure.
Do love a little.
Oh, I know. Oh, of course, this is etched. Alright, please don't come back with any more holes than you have already. Thank you.
Thank you for my gift.
No problem.
Clean as a whistle and all. Okay. Mission's up. Valeria, thank you for the 33 months. Take me home where I belong. Saints are crossing. How's it going, Valeria? I'm gonna try and eat these crisps. Sorry for the crunching. So this is dangerous on two fronts. One, Delilah. If she suspects she's in danger, she might get violent and fuck me up. Honestly, at this point, I think if I take any serious damage, he's probably dead. Secondarily, law. I mean, we're going to the city. So, let's see how it goes. Oh, you got a new job? Nice. Dude, that first day at a new job is one of the weirdest feelings where it's like exciting and you're like, oh, dude, new job, kind of exciting, but also kind of scary, you know? If any law were to kill you, I'd want Starling to. Yeah, me too. Starling doing any sort of significant damage to me is kind of a perma condition for Rufus, I think. Exciting, but you're the noob, yeah. Death by snoo snoo. I choose death by snoo snoo. Did you see Orkish's VOD when you tried to kidnap him, by the way, and what he said about you? What? No? Oh, from like way back? No, what are you saying? What Starling said? No, what did she say? Yeah, I heard the but why bit. God, I hope Delilah's here. She was downplaying and saying he's not like this and stuff. Oh, bless her. Right, we got horses. What happens if you drink with antibiotics?
Alright. Yeah.
Oh, good, she's here.
Can do. What's the phone for you as well?
Sure.
Alright.
What to the side quickly.
Don't have too long, so I'm gonna make it fast.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Mm-hmm. Enjoy. What can I get for you?
Good evening. You're very good with
That's
horses, aren't
delicious.
you?
With horses?
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Would you mind following me a moment? I just wanted to check his hooves.
We got you.
You see this horse here? He's rather sick. Has a quite damaged hoof.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that in there?
Was who in there?
Is that Law?
No. It's Billy Joe Barber and
Oh, right, yeah.
some others, but no Law. You're okay.
I need you to come with me.
Okay.
You ain't in any trouble or nothing. I ain't gonna hurt you or nothing like that.
Well, I'm not worried, but why? Do you need me to come with you?
Can I explain on the way? Because I'm very fucking wanted right now.
Yes, yes.
Right, just jump on the horse with me.
Hold on. I can't just leave. Why don't you meet me around back, yeah?
Hurry up.
Yeah.
Is she streaming? Yeah, it's PB. Okay. She needs to hurry up or I'm going in there with a fucking gun.
What is this? No, we're clear. I told them. Sorry, go on.
You mind passing me any weapons you got on you?
Why?
Because you're on the back of my fucking horse and,
You think I'm gonna do something to you?
I don't know, are you?
No.
Right.
Do you want me to?
No. I'd feel safer if you handed me what you got on you.
Well, it's not my prerogative to make you feel safer, is it?
Probably should be. I'll tell you what's going on. I ain't gonna hurt you, I promise.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna hurt you either, I promise. It wouldn't make sense for me to do that anyway. Why bother?
What do you mean?
You and I don't have any issues that I'm aware of, do we?
I don't know, do we?
I don't think so. Why the hell would I hurt you?
I don't know.
Okay then. What the hell's going on? I'm not a doctor, you know. I can stitch, but very poorly.
Yeah. I don't need a doctor.
Okay, I was assuming the sick horse was in reference to you.
It is.
Okay.
How long you worked in that bar?
I think this might be my 5th shift. Why?
Where'd you work before that?
Nowhere.
Just
Out
hitting
of
banks
state.
and stuff.
No, that was the only job I did. Did not leave a very good taste in my mouth.
No, the whole thing was a clusterfuck.
Agreed.
You know a man called McGregor? He's a deputy. I think he's a
Yeah,
senior deputy.
He came into the bar the other night. He was quite rude.
Other night, how many nights ago?
2, 3 nights ago.
You seen him since?
No.
Even walking
Why?
by or anything?
No. Except actually when you came in, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was last time. Why'd you kill him?
Apparently not.
Oh, okay.
Just wonder whether he's awake.
I haven't seen him. I doubt he would come to the bar unless he was looking for something. It doesn't really seem like his type of place, you know?
Right.
So you asked me to get on the back of your horse and come with you because you wanted to know about a lawman?
No.
Okay. You gonna tell me what's going on?
You know a bloke called Drummer?
What's going on? You're asking me for a lot of information.
You work in a bar,
I do.
but
And
you're
usually, if people want information that it is like that, you could just ask me in the bar. Why bring me all the way out here?
yeah, but you don't really work
Yes, I do.
so what, you in legit?
For now, I suppose.
Why?
Nothing's really come up that interested me. I don't know, I thought working in the bar might be interesting.
Is it?
It is, actually.
Why?
I'm meeting people, I'm learning a lot.
Learning what? How to mix fucking drinks.
No, I already knew how to do that.
You seem above that, to be honest.
Mixing drinks.
Hmm.
Oh, that's sweet of you.
Can't
I don't
imagine
expect
anything
you to
more fucking boring.
understand. Yeah, I don't expect you to understand, but I'm waiting for a sign.
Sign from who?
Just a sign.
From what?
Whatever governs us, I suppose. Again, I don't expect you to understand.
Why not?
Because most people don't.
Not a lot of people understand me.
Okay, well that makes both of us then.
Why don't people understand you?
I think people assume I'm making sense of the senseless. And that I'm wrong. But to me, when multiple, what they would call coincidences line up, then they're not coincidences to me.
So you like looking for patterns?
Yeah, I do. That's one way to put it, yeah.
Seems like a lot of information would come your way. And you'd be able to piece together that information. Right?
That's what I find interesting, yeah. It's like a game.
Just do it for yourself.
Yeah. Why don't you?
Do everything for myself, but,
Well, there you go.
you know, sometimes information's useful, innit?
Yeah, that's why I'm curious as to why you're asking me all these questions without telling me what's going on.
Go up this hill and we'll talk. But I'm bringing you to a meeting.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Know
A
that,
meeting with whom?
I told him, you know, I'd bring you here. And that you'd be safe. So don't try nothing. You'll be fine.
Don't insult me. And also, Who are we talking about here? Or do you not want to tell me?
Gavin Summers.
Okay. So, you remember how I was telling you about coincidences and signs?
I know you like to meet people.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Somebody came into the bar just now. Like, probably moments before you arrived. Asking about Gavin Summers and what I'd heard about him.
Billy
and
Joe.
I said, no, it wasn't Billy Joe. And that doesn't matter. That's not the important part of the story. Is that a dead horse?
Yeah, it fell off the cliff.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, it's not good, is they're not here. Who was asking after him?
Okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But that's not the point of the story. The point of the story is that they asked what I'd heard. And I said, well, I've heard lots of things, but I don't like to speak on people that I've never met before. And I believe that they can hear you. And so
You really
I just
believe
find
that?
sometimes. I believe they can hear you. I believe it's bad luck to speak somebody's name if you don't know them. So I just find it interesting. Here I am, waiting to meet the man that I refused to speak about nearly 15 minutes ago. Coincidence, maybe. What the hell is wrong with you, by the way?
Oh, got shot in the hip. And the
Is it
shoulder.
infected?
Little bit. Fuck. Right, you take a seat.
Yeah.
Need any food or anything?
It's nice of you to offer. I'm alright.
I'm curious if you know what this meeting's about.
No. Apparently somebody wants to talk to me.
Don't fuck around with this lot. This lot will fuck you up, alright? Don't fuck around with him or nothing.
Why do you care?
Don't. You get me a drink? Said I'd get you out in one piece, didn't I?
Yeah. Yeah, you did. You said he fell?
Yeah.
Why do you have him here?
I don't know. Remember what I said?
Yeah,
Be honest.
I usually am.
Is that Blondie?
The fuck is going on?
What?
Why's he come running in?
Oh, Shaw? Probably to piss.
Alright.
Yeah, if he ever goes to a cliffside, he usually just goes to piss.
Is that comfortable?
Yeah.
Been a long day. There she is.
Call timing. God damn it. Cool. Mm-mm-mm. Delilah.
Rufus.
Welcome to the meeting.
Thanks for the invite.
The man to your left is Mr. Gavin Summers. Your meeting is with him.
Pleasure. To what do I owe this honor?
Honor. Funny way of putting things.
I've heard a lot about you over the last couple of days.
Have you now?
I have.
Enlighten me.
Mostly from a friend of yours. Mostly good things.
And what friend would that be?
I imagine you know already.
I have many friends in this state. Few spiders too.
Man named Klaus.
And what does Klaus have to say about me?
That you're wonderful. And a good friend.
That all he said.
He may have told a story or two. I can't really remember. A lot of people tell stories when they're drunk.
So that's the first lie, huh?
It's not a lie.
I have a feeling you don't forget many things, Miss Delilah.
If they interest me, I don't.
I see why Rufus is taking a liking to you. Well, miss, I'm a man who doesn't like to beat around the bush for too long. My friend here seems to think that you are a spider of sorts.
Is this the same friend or a different friend? One of many?
I've heard from quite a few folks that think you're a spider. Some folks you are one that's crawling around in my web.
That's interesting.
Quite so. Tell me, do you know a woman named Flo?
I've met her once. I don't know if that constitutes as knowing. The night of the poker game. She came in looking for Pearlie, and then, she was working the event. She served me a drink. She forgot how I liked it the second time. Disappointing.
Interesting. You see, Miss Flo owes me a favor, Miss Delilah.
Okay. Why isn't she here at this meeting instead of me?
Well, it seems she's taken your place in that little bar of yours.
You mean I've taken her place?
I suppose this meeting is multifaceted. Do you plan on keeping your employment at the Blue Pearl?
I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't. I enjoy it. For now.
It's a dangerous place. That doesn't worry you.
Do I look worried?
You're hard to read.
I'm not worried. So far, the most dangerous thing about that place has been Law coming in through the back door and pissing Pearlie off.
I have a tendency to do that.
Yeah, not anymore.
Never saw them in my bar while I was there.
And
I
where is
suppose
your
I
bar?
may be an outlier. Oh, out in Van Horn, but I'm sure you already knew that.
I did not actually know that.
You see, Mr. Lila, I'm a man that has a liking for theatrics. Initially, I intended to strut into your little establishment, make a little bit of a scene. But I suppose fate had different plans for me. One thing I'd like to make clear is this. You ever heard of a man named Wesley Shields?
Yes.
You met him?
Yes.
How long ago?
According to him or me?
When's the last time you saw him?
A couple days ago. Poker game. Same night.
You see him often in St. Denis?
Yes.
How often?
I'm counting. Maybe 6 times in the last 2 weeks.
That's wonderful news. Here's what I'd like to make clear to you. If Wesley Shields is sighted in that bar, and you personally or one of your staff do not tell me, I'll take me and my men here, and I will burn it to the ground with you inside. Are you fond of Pearlie?
Yeah, all right.
Is that a yeah, all right, you are?
Yeah, all right, as in, we don't have to continue this. I will just tell you. I don't see why this needed me to come all the way out here, Rufus.
Oh, we're not even got to the meat and potatoes yet, miss.
Okay.
That's just a side tangent.
Okay.
You fond of the Jade King by chance?
I've met him once. Why? He owns the bar.
Peculiar. Only seen a man once that owns an establishment. Interesting.
Yeah, he didn't hire me. Pearlie did. I work a really late shift. He doesn't. It's not that unusual.
I can't tell if I want to keep listening to your voice and cut out your tongue.
Well, decide quick.
Oh, I do like her. He's different at the very least. I can see why Charles has taken a liking to you.
Do you mean Mr. Charles?
So you do know his name?
Yeah, he's been into the bar. I've served him a drink.
Oh, just that you know his name. He's mighty particular about that.
Not when I met him. He was telling everybody in the bar his name was Mr. Charles.
That's so. You see, my friend here, Rufus, seems to think that the barman might have you in his little pocket.
I'm in no one's pocket.
Is your mother?
Yes.
You wouldn't lie to a man like me, would you?
No. There's no point.
What's your game then?
Game?
Yeah.
Boredom, I guess.
Boredom. What do you think, Rufus? Think she's telling the truth?
Why did you give me the name of a doctor in Van Horn?
Because I heard about it in the bar.
Why is the barman always in your bar? He's got his own.
He's not always in my bar. He's been in the bar twice.
What about his people?
What do you mean his people? How am I supposed to know who those are?
You don't know who works for him?
Am I supposed to? No. Do they advertise? No. Did I know you worked for Gavin Summers? No.
That's your job. You were telling me on the way over here.
No, my job is to know when somebody walks in what drink they ordered last time.
Sounds rather understimulating for a woman like you.
Sometimes it is. So far, I seem to enjoy it.
Tell him what
When
you
I
told
don't
me.
enjoy it anymore, I'll leave. Which part, Rufus?
I said that job doesn't seem like it'd be that exciting for you. There's a couple of things that point to you being very good at gathering information, and that information might be seeing its way down to Van Horn. You want to disprove that for me?
I don't think I'll have to. Because it's not true, but go on.
Why's this bird Vivian telling Solomon Walker that you work for Summers?
Vivian, as in the person who runs the Bastille? I've met her once. She came into the bar upset about somebody breaking her mirror, and then I saw her. She served me a drink when I went for the poker game. That is about it for Miss Vivian.
Why would you say that then?
Fuck if I know.
There's a couple of things that don't add up about you, Delilah.
All right, go on.
You know, a lot of these Van Horn people are good at getting information, and somebody just out the fucking blue says you're a little spy working for Summers. There's a lot of fucking shit swirling around you. So where's the line? What's the truth? What you been up to?
Well, I know I don't work for Summers.
Do you want to?
The first thing you did was threaten to burn down a bar with me in it without even knowing if I give a shit.
Is that a no?
Yeah, that's a no. With respect, I am actually enjoying what I'm doing right now.
pretty, isn't she?
Yes.
A little too pretty. What is it that you enjoy about what you do?
Watching the people. I like guessing what people like to drink. I like guessing what kind of day it's been for them and how hard they need their drink.
And we are similar in more ways than you think. I like guessing too. I like trying to figure out what someone's next move is. I like guessing what's the best way to watch them squirm. But you, Miss Delilah, I'm having a very hard time figuring out what would make you squirm besides this pearly fellow. You changed topic quite quickly when I said his name.
I would be sad if something happened to Pearlie on my account. But as you put it earlier, his fate is out of my hands.
Tell me then. If you ain't working for the barman, who do you know of Van Horn?
Who do I know in or of Van Horn? Is that what you said? Well, I've only been in the bar twice. And one of those evenings had Rufus in it. If I had to guess, I'd say a man named Maynard. But I don't like to guess unless I'm certain. Unlike a certain Vivian.
You like Maynard?
I find him interesting, yes.
You think women being skinned alive is interesting?
Does he have a history of doing that? Did you just spoil the game for me, Mr. Summers? And you found it.
Maynard is a dastardly cunt. I'd be most wary of him if I was you. Tends to like pretty faces like I do as well. Like watching an egg crack.
Thanks for the advice.
Lawmen typically come in your bar.
I've only seen 3 lawmen in that bar. That's a lie, 4.
You know the names by chance?
McGregor. Tabitha. Some other new deputy. And some other asshole. I can't remember his name. It wasn't worth my time. Came in with this whole speech about how he cares about the people in the bar, and when he's asking information, he doesn't like Pearlie feeling he's being used, even though he's being used. Fucking idiot.
What was his name?
I really can't remember.
What do you look like?
Gray hair, annoying voice, boring. I tuned him out after about a minute. See, while I may be spider-like, I'm not, in fact, collecting information for people. So if somebody bores me, I tune them out.
I'm still not sold.
All right.
For what? Oh, you say folks? Oh, I didn't fucking know that. Alright. What do you think, Rufus? You sold?
I think one or two things. Things don't add up. That's for sure. They either don't add up because she's lying, or they don't add up because she's fucking weird. And she's telling the truth.
Did you just call me weird? It's very sweet.
I assure you it was a compliment.
I know, that's why I said it was very sweet.
The thing is, though, if you are lying, these men around here, they're gonna fuck you up. Even you won't be able to hide, Spider.
I came with you willingly, didn't I?
But the thing is, if you aren't telling the truth, then maybe you can do the, do the man a favour. You reckon you can get that bird Vivian out here? Not tonight. Not necessarily right here.
I thought I was doing him a favor by getting Wesley Shields' information, and also, I don't know Vivian. How the hell am I supposed to pull her out here? I've talked to the woman once.
I got you out here, didn't I?
Yeah, but we know each other.
Sort of.
Yeah, but more than Vivian and I do. Also, if she's spreading lies about me, I'm not really inclined to have a conversation with her.
Right. What about some counter-subterfuge? You pop into the Bastille a couple times. See what she's up to, who she's talking to. Let's not call that a favour for us. Since she stitched you up, she's put you in a right fucking shitty position here, by the way.
I see that.
And if she's running her mouth about the Summers gang and yourself, what
Do
other lies
not
could she be
try
spreading?
to manipulate me, Hawk. I don't give a shit about Vivian or what she's saying, and I don't care about revenge.
And it's your reputation on the line.
I would pay good money to see you two duking out. Interesting. I'll be very clear, Mr. Lila. I'm not sure if you're telling the truth or not, but time will tell. I have a spider in every fucking corner, especially your goddamn bar. Before Sissica, I had many birds. These days, people are throwing themselves at me. And if I do come to find that you're working for the barman or you've lied about anything in this little interaction, and I will find out.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you why they think I'm such a monster. If you'll excuse me, I have other business to attend to.
I'll take you back. Delilah, go and wait by my horse.
Fuck, which horse was that?
The only one over there.
I was making a joke.
She weren't scared.
Yeah, I like her.
Good day.
Not too friendly.
think,
Sorry, by the way, gentlemen, if you want to help on yourselves to the fire, we'll be with you momentarily.
Tomato.
I think she's, I think she might be telling the truth. I think maybe she's just in it for herself. She don't scare like me. She was talking about stuff that made me think of me. People don't understand her. People don't understand me.
Oh, I understand you just fine.
I'll keep an eye on her. I'll pop in and out. And
Alright.
McGregor's alive, by the way.
Fucking great.
I don't know if he's awake though.
Let's hope not. He's gonna come for you with a vengeance.
Yeah, fucking let him. He was probably after me in London. I hear he was Met Police. Shall I come back here or what?
After my meeting with these boys is done, we'll check telegrams. I'll leave a note for you here. If we've left, if not, so yeah, just come back here either way.
Yeah.
Be careful too, just in case Delilah or these boys or Miss Emily spilled to the law we were hiding out.
Yeah.
I'll leave the note, I'll leave it on that fucking wagon. I'll take that note and replace it.
Yeah.
Alright. Stay safe. Don't get fucking caught either.
Cool. That was a fun bit of RP, dude. They're so good, right? Johnny and PB are just the best. She's got some huge balls, yeah. Do I know the two guys that came up to the camp then? That wasn't Sam Bass. Oh. Yes, Maya Oath. Is this your server thing? This will happen sometimes. You kind of get stuck in a weird server bubble. You have to try and run out of it. I think the horse might be bugged. Brad, you were great doing Kingmakers. Oh, you watched it today? I need a director's cut for episodes to know what the fuck is going on. That's what PB does tomorrow. You should watch PB stream tomorrow. It's usually at like 6 p.m. UK time. I've fucking no idea what time that is for you. You can probably go back through her VODs actually. Alright, let me see if I can run away. Ooh. Ooh. He's made it. Yeah, that's not my horse. Sorry for all the cloak and dagger.
Are you though?
Little bit.
Well, I appreciate that.
See if you is a spy. It was necessary.
Yeah, I understand the precaution.
We're also extremely wanted, so we couldn't just bust into the bar and question you there.
Yeah. You should really see a doctor.
Did. I've got more questions for you, though.
All right. You have a poncho in these saddlebags?
No.
All right.
There's a bloody coat or something I think maybe in there, but you ain't gonna want to wear that.
All right.
Your signs you're waiting for.
Yeah.
Who's giving them to you?
Everything. It's it's small things, you know? Like the other day I stopped by to watch that fight. Did you hear about the fight in Valentine?
Dunno.
Alright, well, just organized fight. I thought it'd be interesting, so I went to watch. On my way back, a horse stopped in the middle of my path. So I waited for it to lead me somewhere. It led me directly to 4 deputies that arrived at the same time I did. To a burned village. What do you think that means, Rufus?
Means you followed an horse to a burned village.
And that's what most people think.
What does it mean to you then?
That those 4 individuals will probably be responsible for burning something I care about to the ground, and that I need to pay attention to them. They will be important somehow, I just don't know how. I have a bunch of things like that, but I haven't connected the pattern yet.
Who's laying out these signs for you?
I don't think anyone is laying them out. I think we all just move along these selected patterns. And some of us pay attention to the net and others don't.
What do you think about freedom?
What do I think about it? I like it.
You have it, do you?
Yes. Don't you?
You think you're free?
I know I'm free.
How?
What do you mean, how?
How do you know that?
It's a feeling. It's, It's the idea that I can stand there and be threatened by Gavin Summers. First time I'm saying his name out loud. And I don't really care either way.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It's kind of a freedom, don't you think?
Maybe.
I am free in chaos. I suppose. Whatever happens, happens. It's like Mr. Summers said, fate is out of my hands. Just sort of along for the ride.
I'm gonna ride down the street here and look for McGregor.
Okay. You should, do you want to play a game?
What game?
You should drop me off at the general store.
Why?
And then just follow behind me about 20 paces. Come on. You shouldn't go down this main road.
Why?
Because it might sour the game. Two minutes.
Cocaine. What did she say the rules of the game was? Follow behind her. I don't know where the fuck she went. Is that her?
anybody in there? Excuse me.
Oh, howdy.
Hi, I'm looking for a man who works the gun shop here. I was
Colin?
Oh yeah, sure, any one of them.
He's not in here right now.
Oh, okay. Well, do you know if anybody's working? I was supposed to come by and pick up a gun.
Colin was that on? Let me see. Colin. Colin. Ah. He was around earlier.
Oh. All right. Well, is he the only one working right now?
Yes.
Okay. And he told me also about to talk to a tall fella, red beard. Oh fuck, what was his name? Is it Lawman?
The red beard lawman? I don't know, no red beard
McGregor.
lawman.
That was it.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
He's the deputy of this town, right?
Maybe. I know what he looks like, but I don't, yeah. He wears very fancy clothes.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, have you seen him by chance? Is he around?
No.
All right.
I haven't seen him.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your help.
No problem.
Mister,
Mister,
what was your name again?
Oh, Martina.
Martina, thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Mister, what's wrong with your nose?
No, I'm fine. It was a couple days ago.
Are you okay?
Well, I was hit with a hammer, but I mean...
What the fuck?
I'll survive.
Oh, why?
What's the time? Eastern? 10. Riveting gameplay. What do you want, Chunky Mo? What do you want me to do? Oh, he literally logged like 15. We just came looking for him.
Howdy, mister.
Hello there.
Mister.
Hello.
Hi.
How do you do?
Oh, I'm okay. How are you?
Very well.
That's good.
Oh, Jesus. Did you see that man just get tackled by a horse? And where's your horse?
Need to go to the telegram station.
Okay. Well, your man's laid up. He's hurt.
Is he awake?
No.
Just got destroyed.
Come on, Peter.
You leaving?
I assumed so.
This isn't RDO, Chunky Mo.
Hi there, Peaches. I am a medic, but I am currently uncertified.
What?
I'm on a leave of absence.
Wait, is
have a friend.
Sam's in the tents, the medical tents? What?
Okay. All right, all right.
I had a friend that needed a stitches looked at.
Okay, give me 1 moment.
There's a doctor here. Yeah.
I mean,
that's Peaches. She's with Sam Bass and apparently is in the tents.
Why do I get the
Injured or
feeling this
something.
is Edwin?
Interesting.
I have to go now.
Yep. Come on, Peter. We gotta go, like now.
No. You go.
All right. Bye.
What's going on in town? A rabbit. What is going on?
Ooh.
And I was gonna go to bed. Why do I get the feeling this is Edwin's handiwork? Seems more like Wallaby. Yeah, but I know that Wallaby isn't around because I know Verts is playing his other character. Unless he switched. It's got to be the thing. The reason I think it's Edwin is because Edwin sent me a message that said, "I'm in trouble. I need your help. Give me a location to meet." And then Sam Bass is laying in a fucking tent somewhere injured. Yeah, but if this is LJ, I'll be so fucking impressed with him. LJ did seem very upset about the almost like betrayal of Sam Bass lying to him, though. We're gonna go on a double date. Exactly. How long do we wait? It's so hard to find Eddie. No one knows where he goes. He might be at Butcher's Creek. He's probably in bed. Hey there, cowboy. Shay there, cow girl. I see what you did there. You're a bloody genius. Did you hear that noise just then? That was my hip clicking, which it has been doing so much. You know, I said the other day the reason his hip got shot is because my hip was so painful that night from sitting for so long. And when I stood up and I was getting ready to go to bed, I was just walking around and my hip clicked and it was so loud. It was like a fucking shotgun going off. Boom! Echoed through the house, baby. Speaking of echo, I fucking played Teamfight Tactics earlier on, and I cannot remember how to play Teamfight Tactics.
Tactics, the auto battler from League of Legends. If you've maybe played your first couple games, you know there's a lot of systems and things that maybe you don't understand entirely. And
yes, we're going to learn how to play Teamfight Tactics while we wait for Eddie.
A hand of it during game while you're trying to make decisions. And so I'm going to try and break down those systems.
This is a bonus stream. This isn't even a real stream. It doesn't count.
A game, and then as everything kind of like approaches us, explaining what's going on. And hopefully this will be that if you ever start watching other tutorial videos, such as how to play certain comps or how to play certain units, it'll give you more of a foundation.
Basic.
And you won't. You also be confused or lost. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. Now, when you start playing TFT, or when you start a game, you're going to jump into what's called the carousel. And this is going to be a little roulette of different units. You also will be able to pick your very first item component in the game. Every round is going to be composed of a carousel and a current of player versus player rounds, and then a current of player versus environment rounds.
I installed this on my iPad, which is why I'm reminding myself how to play.
Stage 1 is a little different in that you'll do a carousel, and then you'll play 3 rounds against minions. These minions will drop little orbs, and the orbs can be filled with either more item components, gold, or units. In stage 1, you'll also come across your first augment. These kind of affect the rest of the game. You'll get 3 of them throughout the entire game on stages 1, 4, stages 3, 3, and stages 4, 6. For the purpose of this video, we're just going to do Knife's Edge, which adds 30 attack damage to any units that start in the front 2 rows. So all of these 3 units standing in the front row now gain bonus attack damage. For now, I want to talk about the shop. Every round you're going to gain gold, and how much gold you get is going to be based off of a few different factors. You're going to get a basic income amount that I believe is 4 every game. Eventually it might go up to 5. That you will also get interest. Interest is based off of how much gold you have at the end of the round. If at the end of the round you have 10 gold, you will gain 1 interest. This goes all the way up to 50 gold, where you will gain 5 extra gold every round. Like if I were to sell these 3 units, we're going to get up to 10, and we'll gain 1 interest every round. You also gain income based off of if you're win streaking or lose streaking. This is based off of if you've won several rounds in a row or lost several rounds in a row. So if you've won the last 2 combats, you will gain an extra gold. If you've won the last 4 combats, you'll gain 2 extra gold. And if you won the last 5 or more, you will get 3 extra gold at the end of the round. Now, there's one last way to gain gold, and that is if you've won the round you currently are fighting. Then you will gain 1 extra gold. This is basically giving you an incentive to maybe not go for the full interest and spend a little bit of money so that you win that combat, but you don't entirely lose out on economy. With gold, you can buy units out of the shop. You can also buy experience, or you can refresh your shop in order to buy more units or different units than what you already had in your shop. When you get 3 of the same unit, you'll see this little 2-star in the shop, and they will glue together into 1 mega unit. This unit will have bonus health.
The difference between this and Hearthstone is that you can do that again, right? I feel like I remember.
At the bottom right, that Darius at 1 star would do 200 damage with his spell, but at 2 star, which we have, is going to be 275, and at 3 star, he would do 350. Yes, there is a 3-star version of every unit, and that means you need to get 9 of them to glue together, because you have to have 3 different 2-star units all together. So you'll 3-star units pretty often, and it will make the unit just way stronger. Now, why would you buy...
Uh-oh. Yeah, if the law find me here, I'm fucked. But I don't have another place. Also, McGregor's still asleep. Gotta line the horse up. So I don't know if they know that Rufus did this yet. Yeah, I've been playing a bunch of Hearthstone, but I was like, oh, I need more. So I was like, oh, I'll just install Teamfight Tactics. But I don't remember it very well. And it's slightly different. Like the fact that you get interest and stuff like that, you know?
Experience. What experience does is determines your level.
That's why I was on League. Yeah, I didn't play the actual game. No, I was just updating this so that I could get it on my iPad.
How many units you're actually able to have on the board. When you're level 3, you're able to have 3 units on the board. When you're level 4, you're able to have 4, like we do have now. Now, also as you level up, the different cost of units in your shop is going to change. Through the magic of editing, over here, I'm going to put the different odds chances based off of what your level is. But generally, the lower level you are, you're going to get 1 cost and 2 cost units. But the higher level you are, the more that will scale more towards 3 costs, 4 costs, and 5 costs. Now, in general, if they are all 1 star, a 5 cost is infinitely better than a 1 cost. This becomes a little bit more blurry when you start mixing in traits as well as items, but a 2-star 4 cost is generally better than a 2-star 1 cost. Now, if you right click on a unit, it will show you all of their stats. You can see Nar here has 130 attack damage. That means every time he attacks someone, it'll do 130 damage, which will be reduced by how much armor they have. If they have more armor, the less physical damage they take. You can also see their magic resist, which is how much damage they reduce from getting magically attacked. Their attack speed is how many attacks they will do per second. You'll see their attack range. This Gnar can attack from 3 spaces or 3 hexes away from him, as well as their critical strike chance, the chances that their physical damage will do critical strike, not their magic, only physical, as well as critical strike damage, which is the multiplier for how much damage they will do if they do critical strike. For Gnar, he'll do 130% damage every time he gets a critical strike, which will be 1/4 of the time. Now, ability
You want me
power
to play
is a
Final
little
Fantasy 14
interesting, only
chicklet?
because it's not
I
exactly
never
how
get
much
on with
magic
them
damage
MMOs.
your unit does,
Always
but it
weird.
affects what
I have like
their
80
spell
hours
does.
in
Now,
14.
every unit has a spell, and the spell is cast whenever their mana bar hits full. For Gnar, he takes 80 mana, and he gains 10 every time he hits someone. And I believe he gains 6 or so every time you get hit. Now, every unit has a different spell, and understanding what it does is critical to understanding what that unit is for. Gnar transforms into Mega Gnar for the rest of combat. Mega Gnar throws a boulder at the farthest enemy with 30 hexes, dealing 252 physical damage. Now, that means it's based off of how much attack damage he has. How you know what ability power does is based
I thought I could hear horses. It was my horse, wasn't it? The hell is that, raccoon?
based off of what is purple in this little section. So when he goes into Mega Gnar form, gains 550 health.
Rufus
but
is
this is
watching this on
entirely
his
based off of his
iPhone right
ability
now.
power. If that 100% ability power were to go up to 200%, he would gain 1,000 health whenever he transformed, which is not bad at all. Now, I've kind of been doing items in the background without really talking about it on the footage yet, but clearly you can see some of his stats have changed because of our items, and that's based off of all the different item components we've achieved off throughout the battle. Now, every item component can be mixed with another item component to create a full item. Right now, we have a Titan's Resolve, which is a full item. It's a bow plus a chain vest. We have a
Oh my
Gwynsu's
god,
Rage
items
Blade,
are
which
in
is
it.
a large rod plus a bow. And we have this BF sword right here, which passively gives 10 attack damage. But if we mix it with this glove right here, it makes an Infinity Edge. Now, earlier, we mentioned that his critical strike chance was 25%, but this Infinity Edge brings it all the way up to 100%. So now every time he attacks someone, it does critical strike damage, which you can see is infinitely more valuable than just giving 10 attack damage. This is part of the basics of combat. Generally, in combat, we are asking ourselves two questions. One, where is our damage coming from? Right now, Gnar is doing 140 damage. He can do a critical strike, so every time he attacks someone, it does actually 140% of that 140. Rage Blade makes him attack faster. Every time he attacks, he gets 6% faster. And Titan's Resolve gives him +2 attack damage every time he attacks, up to 25 times. So casually increasing his attack damage. That is where our damage is coming from. The second question is, how are we stopping them from killing us? Which is not always easily answered, especially right now because I'm talking and we just lost. But generally, a lot of these answers are going to come from one of two ways. Unit spells, which every time he throws a boulder, he does more damage, which is awesome. And traits. Every unit has a set of traits. At least 2, but they can be
It's
up to
so
3.
much more than Hearthstone.
Poppy here is a Yordle bodyguard. Darius
But
here
it's the
is a
same
Syndicate
thing.
bodyguard. Over here
The-
on the
the
left, you might
battlegrounds,
have
I
seen
mean.
this little tray. This is every trait that you see from one of the units on the board. A couple of them are grayed out, some of them are more bronze, and then one of them is gold here. What this is if the trait itself is active or not. Now, because we have 2 bodyguard, we meet the first threshold in order to activate bodyguard. And what it does is bodyguards have increased armor. Shortly after combat begins, bodyguards gain a shield and taunt adjacent enemies, forcing them to attack the bodyguard. They get 80 armor plus 200 shield if there are 2 bodyguards.
'Cause that's
If
the
there are
thing,
4
they all
bodyguards,
have-
there's 160 armor and
Like,
4.
they're all different things. They're like hex tech and what they all mean. It's confusing. I have to go. I can't spend this long here. Is that the Heaven's Ward song? What is that you've linked him? Because Heaven's Ward is my favorite song. I listened to Heaven's Ward song, the dun 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 dun, that song. I listened to that a lot. It's not Heaven's Ward. Then I have no interest in it. Do I? Where are you, Eddie? What are you screwing up? What are you doing? Piece of shit horse. What are you fucking freaking out over, dude? There's nothing there. Fuck you. Asshole. There's like I've listened to a bunch of music from from Final Fantasy 14 that is covers of other songs. There's some great ones. No Shields. He's a yellow belly going hunting. Let us know if you see him. Shields didn't show?
No, I don't think it wasn't here. I think it was kind of them.
Did I imagine that? I thought it was Missy.
Howdy again.
Hello there.
Yes.
Apologies. I have an injury at the moment. Cannot
Oh, what
walk
happened?
very quickly. I injured my hip.
How?
A gun-related accident.
Fucking?
No. Hunting.
Oh. You should tell people he was fucking.
I'm due to meet a young man who sells pears. His name is Edwin. You wouldn't happen to have met him.
No. What did he look like?
Young man. Dark hair.
I don't think I... No, I met an Elijah and no, not Elijah. I met an Ezekiel. No, I don't think so. I've been around here all day. I'm losing my mind. No. Are you gonna be here long or?
No. I'll be leaving now. Thank you for your help.
No problem.
Dude, where is he? He must have logged off. Right, double check the clubhouse. And we'll do a once around Saint Denis. And we'll go to Butcher's Creek. If he isn't at any of those spots, I don't have any idea how to find him. Check my telegram, there was nothing from him. Oh, he's back on the opium, I didn't know that. Who's that?
Since we were moonshining.
Not LJ. Is the answer. Anyone in there? Fuck me, what was that all about?
What was what all about? The man with the cat on his head?
Hey?
Never mind. We
Like
came
shitting
in-
roads.
Oh. What do you mean?
What
When I
happened?
said we had to leave?
Yeah.
People came into the telegram office when you were in there alone and then came running out and heading straight towards law.
No. It was,
I was just being safe.
they were running to the medical tent. Sam Bass has been injured.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Sam fucking Tosser.
Sounds like.
You seen anyone else?
Other than the man that just ran in with a cat on his head? No, I haven't. I actually just got back, though.
Okay. You find anything out about McGregor? Or if you find anything out about Shields, especially if you see him tonight, let me know. Got my telegram.
Yeah. Give it to me again.
PR 303. Public relations.
All right. I've been following Shields for weeks.
What do you mean you've been following him?
I've been following him.
Why?
As I heard that he was shot the barman in the back, and I wanted to see the man that did that. And he's boring. He's very disappointing. But yeah, I'll let you know if I see him.
You got a golden horse?
No.
Oh.
I don't own a horse.
How'd you get around?
What do you mean, how do I get around? I see a horse, I take it.
Right.
I'll let you know if I see Wesley. Although, I did see him on a night when Gavin was in town. And you should just tell him that. He was not far from the general store. He was dressed as a mariner. And he was down by the harbor. And I thought it was strange.
You know.
Hey, what can I get for you?
Hey.
What can I get for you?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. No milk? You're...
I'm alright right now. It's just my hangout spot, you know.
All right.
Who's that guy?
I don't know. I didn't get his name.
I have no idea who that is now. That's either Flash or Weasel. I think it's Flash. But Rufus has never met him, so he leaves. Hello there. Man. Where did Edwin go? Did he shoot Sam Bass? Is that what's going on? That would be my guess. Wasn't it, was it? If he's not here, I can at least sleep here for the night. No. God damn. have killed him. If that horse had kicked him then, it would have killed him. We done here, boys. Interesting evening. That is for sure. Let's go see the other side. Mythomatic. Thanks so much for tuning in, boys. I'll be back tomorrow with Banner Saga and Spellwind. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Bye.